reach. So you have to load trailers from both sides or slide things on carefully. And skid steers are much the same. You can pick things up, you can put them down, you can't push them onto a trailer. Whereas the telehandler, I can just do all the loading from one side. Very handy. Okay, this is almost at the end, I guess. Okay. And that one's doing its thing. Good. So, 12,000 plus 4,000. Then we can drive back to the yard. Get this thing unloaded. Actually, we should probably drop the weight off at the store, because that's kind of where we keep that. And I'm kind of guessing that's hanging there in limbo. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. That should vanish close to 2 of them. And go get the last one. By the time we get back, I'm guessing there'll be sufficient capacity in that to take it. And we are 46. Nice. Done. There you go. Okay, that is all of the last round of silage bales sold. Take the weight back to the store. Whoa. Oh, I completely failed to notice the chain link fence there, or as we like to call them, force walls. Okay. 2 pump. I didn't actually use the weight from the store. Well, that's interesting. I thought I did. So I guess now I can just head back to the yard. Weight and all. And it will go down round about the right way. And drive. Probably jump in the cab. So pretty much now, see, Farm Sim 22, we could just do the whole go to sleep till tomorrow. Farm Sim 19, we have to get to dusk. So I guess we can speed up time a tad. 120 is probably good for driving in. Ooh. I'm not sure this actually needs to be cleaned because it hasn't spent much time in fields. So, ooh, truck, car. And then everything goes in the top field, or the top bar yard. Oh, actually, with this weight back at the yard, guessing this weight's small enough we could use it on the Valtra with the spreader if I felt like it. Okay, you're there. Drop that off. And I'll drop that there. Then, and it's now dusk. Yay. Put the weight there. It's a 1000. Yeah, so we'll slow down time back to normal. So I could put that on the front of the Valtra with the spreader on the back. And go out and spread some fields if they're not germinated yet. And if they are germinated, then I can use the sprayer. Okay, that's good. Rear work light off, engine off, jump out and press the buttons at random until something happens. Okay, so sheep should be fine. Warm field. That's potentially a full bale of silage. Be fun. Okay, anyway, we'll worry about that in the morning. Let me in. Okay, sorry about that. Sleep for 12 hours. Yeah, why not? I got nothing better to do. How much do we get? 61,000 from the stuff. It's going to be another misty morning, probably. Ooh, and very dark. Very dark. Deal with you, and we'll go and stand over here, turn the flashlight off, and figure out what the day is. Actually, I may not be able to figure out what the day is. Field 21 is ready to harvest. Looks like 1, 2, and 3 have germinated, and possibly 24, 25, 26, and 27. So might be able to spray those. If I do that, 21 is done. The clover field's not growing out very well. There is the potential of a harvest contract in 21 today. Not seeing much of anything else. So we'll give that a few minutes, and we'll check the sheep instead. So that's definitely a full bale. That's still not feeding. Cleanliness is fine. So I don't know. I think we'll just do the bales and stuff today, and then figure out the rest. Tomorrow we'll do another run out with grass. We can do that. Jump over there. Oh, and they did want Guess they didn't want all of that. Another thing I'm looking forward to in Farm Sim 22 is being able to see how full a bale is. Okay, that's Oakfield farm sheep. Grass silage is good. Sugar beets are not completely filled up. We'll do that. There we go. Okay, so they're a little bit short on grass, but I'm not gonna worry about that too greatly. Then we'll just run down to the field and the other fields and see what's what. Somewhere down here, yay. Do that one, and we can do that one. Do like that. There's 285,000 litres potential of grass in this field. That's kind of impressive. Oops. And swing that over there and throw. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to hightail that manually. It over the hedge and go running off over here. I've got no idea how much is in this bale, but if I leave it, it will vanish. And obviously we know this field here has a very poor level of clover silage, and this is 97 litres. Yeah, that kind of boils down to, is this really worth it? All this just for 97 litres. But we made it, we harvested it. We should get some use from it. Got a feeling its clover hay was actually full for some reason. That definitely went down, but not empty yet. And finally, okay, so we already tried that one. That one is somewhat. That one is mostly. Okay, so that's all that done. There's a lot of vehicles on the road today. And since that's there, and yes, we have. Canola, pH value is perfect. It does not say what the nitrogen level is. Why doesn't it say what the nitrogen level is? Meeny, miny, mo. That one. I mean, because nitrogen sucks here. Yeah, we're going to have to spray fertilizer out there. but not while it's dark. So you reckon I've killed enough time to see if there's a harvesting contract? Well, there's a couple of fertilizing contracts, 2 to be precise, but no harvesting contracts. Okay. I'll turn the light back on. We'll go get in the Valtra. I'm going to hitch up to... Am I going to hitch up to... That might be empty. Hitch up to this, see what's in it. Nothing. Well, there you go. Okay, so since the barley, probably the canola is now growing, we can spray those fields. I'm not sure if what I can't remember is this lot back here fertilizer? Yes, it is. So we can do a fertilizer spread if we wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna sneak this out of here, and we'll take this up to the front of the yard. Lights off, engine off, jump out, and can't see a thing again. Dog's got food. Okay, so it is 7:30 in the morning, the sun is rising, we don't have anything else we need to do. Field 28. Oh, that's the one behind those. Now that might be a smart idea. I'm thinking we start off field 1, 2 and 3. We do those. Or at least we do as much of those as we can. We'll probably then have to run down to the store, get some liquid fertilizer. We can come back and do these 4 fields, 24, 25, 26, 27, and contract 28. Field 10, oh, that's that small one we put the canola in yesterday. So we could fertilize that. Actually, interesting question. That's probably germinated as well. I think the way things work with the calendar, go here, is the day boundaries are when things happen. So we planted between 4 and 6. And they've germinated 7 through 9. So this was the growth point. I was sort of wondering, since we planted on day 5, whether the growth point would be day 8 because it's 3 days later. But it seems that's a hard crop change point. So the next growth potentially would happen there, except we're heading into winter, so probably won't. The next growth would potentially happen there. But anyway, that's by the by. What do we want to do right this second? I think I want to speed up time a little. And we can watch the sunrise. Because I'm not inclined to get out in the fields and spray while it's dark. It's just too much hard work. So we can watch the sunrise and the clouds go racing by. Stormy weather. Not really. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool to watch. Oh, currently on sale. Flegel flatbed semi-trailer square bales cotton. Really? Sounds like fun. What is it? Interesting. Big giant trailer you can put your cotton bales on. Well, we're not growing cotton bales, so not something I'm intending on taking advantage of. Oh, wind direction's changed. And here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Wind is very undecided. But sun has risen. There it is, peeking up over the trees. And we kind of have some fields to fertilize, so let's get out there and do that. As I said, we'll probably start off up here and probably won't go too much longer on this. Oh, actually, you know what we need to do is unfold sprayer, turn on sprayer. What's a button I can press that doesn't affect much of anything? That. Okay, I want to... There we go, activate automatic, comma. There you go. Okay, we are on automatic spraying, so it doesn't matter where I drive with this thing, it will get the bestest of the best. Okay, we're all back again. So that was our pastor saying church is not going to be meeting tomorrow in person because too many people have COVID, or too many people are sick. We're sick. We don't know we have COVID, but it's a wise precaution to take. So these fields are very close to needing another scan, soil analysis done. Obviously not something absolutely needed right this second, but potentially next harvest would have been a thing. We swing that boom round. It's one of the reasons I do kind of prefer the sprayer tank on the back of the tractor, because you have a little bit more control over where it goes and what it does. But this is all fine and wonderful. So I should be able to get this this field done, obviously we're seeing patches here where crop failed to germinate last year, so the nitrogen content in those sections of the field are still good, actually too good, because last year we had rye in this field, which is quite a high nitrogen requirer, and now we got canola in here. The requirements are slightly less. So where we had failure to germinate last year, or the crop died before we could harvest it, the nitrogen content in those parts of the field are elevated over ideal. Perfect. Anyway, zoom down the camera a little. Now there's still the potential that cornfield will still need to be harvested. And since we don't have a corn header, I might need to borrow equipment if it does come up as a contract. Missed the end of that bit slightly, so it looks like there's a patch there that failed to germinate or did something weird.
Pastor Jerry are supposed to be signing these ones right here.
But, yeah, this won't take us long. I think we may throw this over to the beet field. How are we doing on usage? Yeah. Down 800 litres already. So I might not have enough to do all of these fields, but as I said, we'll get as much as we can done in these fields and then run down to the store, top off the tank, and head out to 23, 24, 25, whatever it is, 27, 26. Fields opposite the sawmill. Get those completely done. Oh, no, these are dark. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, we'll get those completely done. Then we'll hop back to the store as many times as we need to get them done. And then once they're complete, we'll go one last time back to the store, top off the tank, and come back and do whatever we miss over here. Turn cruise on now, and let's see, transporting, fertilizing. Yeah, still no harvesting contract. That's a shame. Kind of would be nice for that to happen, but guessing it's not going to come up. Anyway, we're getting close to lunchtime, and my voice needs a break. So I'm going to wish you all a good weekend, a good week, and we will be back next week, I hope, with the final episode on Oakfield Farm before we head out into Farm Sim 22 world. Let's see what we end up doing there. But for now, I wish you all a good weekend. Have fun. I'm out of here.